What's up, people? It's your boy Levelhead back with another video, and I want to throw some thoughts that I have in my mind in your mind and get your opinion on it. Now, we know that the Nintendo Switch reveal is going to take place next year, January 12th. It's fastly approaching. And I want to look beyond that to the March release. You know, it's supposed to be releasing in March. And I want to ask the question, which game will be the launch game? Will it be Breath of the Wild, or will it be a new entry into the 3D Mario universe? There's been a lot of rumors suggesting that Nintendo is going to hold Breath of the Wild back a few months, possibly to a summer release, to allow the new 3D Switch Mario game to be a launch title with the Switch. Now, I just don't believe that. And I feel like we have a lot of evidence to stand on to say that this is a load of, to me, this seems like some reaching, because we had some footage of a new Mario game in that 3-minute teaser a few months back. Now, Nintendo has been showing off Breath of the Wild just crazily since E3. Matter of fact, just with the VGAs, they had not only a new trailer, but they had pre-recorded footage of Bill Trinen and those supposedly playing the game, which they were not. They was watching the game being played. But they showcased it there. This is Breath of the Wild. We have seen a lot of Breath of the Wild. Now, the rumor is that Nintendo's having to do a lot of, I guess, translating and with the dialogue and I guess the text, what you reading and stuff like that. They're doing that's taking a little bit longer than they thought. I just don't believe that. I believe somebody just crocked this up because we had a teaser video with a Mario game in it, and they just cooked this up to get some bait clicks. Because Miyamoto said the earliest we might see a demonstration of Mario, the new Mario game, was this coming E3, 2007. Now they can push that up because we saw it in the Switch teaser. And I'm pretty sure on the reveal date in January, they might show us a little bit more of that Mario game. But to me, Mario is just as big of an endeavor and just as an important game as Zelda Breath of the Wild is going to be. And to me, Nintendo has been showing off Breath of the Wild in a magnitude that says we're confident about this game. We feel like we are at a place to where we can show you a lot of this game, and we're showing you even more of this game. To me, it just makes more sense to release Breath of the Wild date and launch with the Switch than to release a new Mario entry. That's what I believe, because to me, it would make more sense. Breath of the Wild has the legs and could be, if my opinion, it's a toss-up on the impact. And I would even lean towards saying Breath of the Wild might make a bigger impact at launch than I would say a new 3D Mario game might make. Now, that's me. That's Levelhead talking. And the reason I say that is Breath of the Wild is speaking to a whole different type of gamer than Mario would be speaking to, and the nuances and the changes and the new approach to Breath of the Wild, and it's really, I'm listening to those who never called themselves Zelda fans, very intrigued by Breath of the Wild. My boy K-Bum is not a Nintendo fan. He doesn't care for, he's not a big Nintendo fan. He doesn't care for a lot of Nintendo's first party, but he has also shared how he's very intrigued by Breath of the Wild and the nuances and the, maybe not the graphical direction, but or the artistic direction, but the game nevertheless is very appealing to him to where it's making him interested in the Switch if other things line up like third party and other titles, and Nintendo maybe bringing back some games and adding their own touch to some of these genres that they don't deal with that much. So it seems to me that it would make more sense for Nintendo to release Breath of the Wild with all the momentum that Breath of the Wild has generated, with the fact that Breath of the Wild stood by itself at E3 alongside some of the biggest, most popular franchises in this gaming industry. Breath of the Wild stood by itself with no partner, no help, just itself, and literally stole E3. It literally was the game of E3 for most individuals looking in. Breath of the Wild literally owned E3 all by itself, and Nintendo has been showing this game off with no reservations seemingly since that date, and they are seemingly confident about where they are with it. So why would you then turn around and delay this game to a summer date and release Mario, which would need time to not only show it off at the magnitude that you've been showing off Zelda, but build the momentum that Zelda Breath of the Wild has already built. And to me, Mario would probably be a better title for the holidays of 2017. So you can bring some of your AAA titles in the summer that, you know, like the Pikmins and other games like that, and you can let Mario, the new Mario game, be your big game for the holiday season of 2017, unless you have another title ready to go for that date. Me personally, I think they need to go with Breath of the Wild. I think Breath of the Wild is in everybody's mind, on everybody's heart. Everybody is ready to play that game. I think switching that with Mario, even though Mario is a big title and probably the franchise, the icon, I just don't think at this time Mario will be able to usurp the interest that Breath of the Wild has already created. It's a different type of game, different type of approach, and it attracts a different type of gamer than a Mario game would. And I think the gamer that Zelda Breath of the Wild would attract is the type of gamer Nintendo is really trying to win over with the Switch. I think Mario is a great game, but it won't resonate with that gamer Nintendo is trying to win over. It would resonate with the fan base. It would galvanize the fan base, but the Zelda game would not only galvanize the fan base, but it might win those who don't consider themselves even interested in Nintendo. I think Breath of the Wild is making folks pay attention and may be interested in picking up a Nintendo Switch, you know what I'm saying, since that game is coming to that platform alongside with the Wii U. So that's my opinion. I want to get y'all thoughts. Should Nintendo, if the rumor is true, which I don't believe, would it be wise for Nintendo to hold back Breath of the Wild and replace it with them? Now, we don't know because they never said it was releasing alongside the Switch, but we all assumed that it was. Would it make more sense for Nintendo to release Breath of the Wild date and launch with the Switch, or would it make more sense to release a Mario, the new Mario game that we saw the maybe 10 seconds footage of? Y'all let me know down in the comment section. This is your boy On The Go. Till next time, folks. Deuces. Make sure you check out Full Effect Gaming.com. Also, go check out our podcast. We got a lot up right now on the channel. But anyway, now I'm out. Deuces.